welcome back. So today's video is going to be my weeks 29 and 30 of pregnancy update. My bump date for weeks 29 and 30. When you are watching this, I'm 31 weeks. I always kind of keep these a week behind. So basically I complete my 30th week of pregnancy and then the weeks 29 and 30 pregnancy vlog goes up. I'm already 31 weeks. Anyway, if you'll notice, one of the biggest symptoms this week is I'm really out of breath. I feel like the baby is pushing on my lungs. Everything is just getting more compact in my belly, and I know that's totally normal, but like seriously, I like go up the stairs and I'm winded forever, and it takes me a minute to like catch my breath again, and then I'm fine. But if I'm like even talking, I'm like, okay, so let's talk about this week. Biggest thing was I had a doctor's appointment and an ultrasound. So if you remember my fundus measurement, where they take the tape measure and measure the bottom of your uterus to the top, I've been measuring 3 weeks ahead. So when I was 23 weeks, I measured 26 weeks. When I was 28 weeks, I measured 31. Well, we went again this week, and when I was 30 weeks to the day, I measured 33 weeks. So of course that warranted an ultrasound, a growth scan to check on the baby. I did pass my glucose test, so I was really past it. Like it had to be under 130 or under 129, and mine was 103. So it's well within the normal range. I don't have gestational diabetes in any way, shape, or form, but my baby was measuring a little big. So we did an ultrasound, and they determined that she was about 3 pounds 11 ounces at 30 weeks, and that put her in the 65th percentile. She was probably about 16 inches long. Hard to say because she was kind of like folded fetal position during the ultrasound, but we were able to get a couple of good profile photos. They tried to do 3D photo of her face, but you just really couldn't tell. There's one where her hand's like this, and you can't really tell, but I hope to get that done again, because they said if I keep measuring 4 weeks ahead, or if I keep measuring 3 weeks ahead, then every 4 weeks I'll get an ultrasound again, as it's medically necessary. So when I was 30 weeks, I had one, so when I'm 34 and when I'm 38 weeks, I will have one. So that's kind of nice to know that you're having more ultrasounds. Wasn't going to. The doctor that I met with, the OBGYN, was the first time we met her. She did say, like, I'm not high risk. Like, my gestational diabetes, like, rating, everything was fine. I don't have preeclampsia. My blood pressure is perfect. You know, I have not gained as much weight as I thought. Okay, so she told me it'd been 2 weeks since my last appointment, so 28 weeks, and then at 30 I came in again, and I had only gained half a pound, and she said, that's good. I'm like, okay. And she's like, so, did they tell you how much weight you were supposed to gain during your pregnancy? Remember, I started with the midwife, so this was my first appointment where I went with an OBGYN, and I was like, yeah, 15 to 25 pounds. And she was like, huh. So she does some looking in my chart, and you can tell she's like doing something on the computer and doing a calculation, like what was my starting weight and what was whatever. And she said, based on my BMI, because it was over 30, I fell into the obese category, and that meant that I was only supposed to gain 11 to 20 pounds during my pregnancy, not 15 to 25. So I said, oh my gosh, well, I'm already at 20 pounds gained. And she goes, no, you're not. And she goes like, hold on. She, does stuff in the keyboard and everything in the computer. She's like, you only gained 14 pounds. So you still have 6 pounds before you're at like the top of that range. And she said most women gain about a pound a week from here until about 36 weeks. So it put me right at 20 pounds. Then she says some women actually lose weight during those last 4 weeks, or they just don't gain any at all. The baby gains weight, but the mama doesn't. And I was like, huh. So how nice would it be if I was only up 20 pounds at the end of my pregnancy? And then I would be home. When I got home from the hospital, I probably would have already lost 10. Assuming your baby's like 7 or 8 pounds, and you have placenta and, amniotic fluid and all that other stuff. So you could actually lose weight, half of the weight, by the time you're home from the hospital. So I thought that was kind of nice. I really did think I was up more weight. I don't know where they're measuring my starting point from, like which appointment or whatever, because remember, I had gained weight from my pregnancy, the first pregnancy, had a miscarriage, and then was pregnant 2 weeks later, or 4 weeks later, I guess you could say. And so I'm not sure where they're counting my starting weight from, but I myself know I'm about 20 or so pounds, even 25 higher than I was last June, but they're counting it as 14. Like, okay, I'll take it, so it's fine. But where I want to be is about 25 pounds less than I am right now. That's okay. Anyway, so what else do I have to update you on? I'm still feeling okay. I actually have not thrown up in the last 2 weeks at all. I have had moments of nauseousness where I'm like, ooh, Like I feel like I could throw up, where I'm like, there's a chance, like 50-50 right now. If I smelled something bad, I would probably throw up, but I have managed to not throw up at all, so that's good. I did switch back to my old prenatal gummies that I was taking before the last ones, and then, you know, they seem to be okay. So I don't think it was those prenatals making me sick before. I think it was just that period of my pregnancy. I was just nauseous all the time, and no matter which prenatal I took, I was going to get nauseous. My acne, I am still on the medicine from the dermatologist. I'm taking amoxicillin twice a day, and then I'm doing Finacea, the gel, on my face, which was $120 a tube, I mentioned last time. And I'm not sure it's making a huge difference. My back is still really bad. And my face is, maybe it's getting better. I don't know. It's only been about 2.5 weeks that I've been on it, and I have a follow-up appointment at the 4-week mark with the dermatologist. So we'll see how that goes. My next appointment with the doctor will be when I hit 32 weeks, so 2 weeks since my last appointment. We won't do an ultrasound or anything. They'll just check on everything. It's literally a 10-minute appointment. Like, you walk in, they say, okay, how are you doing? Any questions? Great, let's measure you. Let's find the baby's heartbeat using the Doppler. Okay, see you in 2 weeks for an ultrasound and an appointment. That's the entire appointment, 10 minutes. I was like, okay, that's fine. Better that, you know, than being high risk and having more things have to be checked. But hopefully everything should be good. I did ask them, they want me to get my flu shot, which I already did in the fall or winter. And then they want me to get a Tdap shot for whooping cough. And I will have the strep B test when I'm 36 weeks. I already got a RhoGAM shot for my O negative blood type, and then I'll get another one at birth. If I am strep B positive, I'll also get antibiotics when I'm in labor. But yeah, we're getting closer. We had a craft day just today to make crafts for the baby shower decorations, basically like the signs and the games and stuff. So that was good. We made a lot of progress, about 4 hours. My mom, my mother-in-law, and my sister, and my grandma. So we were able to get a lot done. Really excited for my baby shower. It is 3 weeks from today. So I'll still have one more update before then. Got a couple of things off the registry already. People are mailing us gifts from our Amazon registry, which is nice. Nice surprise when you get your front door, the doorbell rings, and you get a package from Amazon, and you're like, I didn't order anything, and then there's like something from your registry. You're like, sweet. Very cool. Yeah, we've modified our registry, you know, here and there, and we keep picking up little things, so we're like modifying our registry more. I want to stop doing that because people are going to start buying things now that we're 3 weeks out. But yeah, I can definitely tell when my Zantac or ranitidine, the antacid, has worn off, because I can't lay down. Like, I feel like heavy in the chest, like gross. My throat kind of burns. My heartburn's bad. I'm like, oh, you know, I just feel gross. So I know that I still need to be taking my Zantac twice a day, which I do. But like, if I take it not every 12 hours, if I take it like every 13 or 14 hours or let it lapse, I can tell. So that's kind of a bummer, but at least I know if I take it, I'm okay. I know some women like really suffer from it, and I can't remember the last time I had to take a Tums, actually. I have been having restless legs. Oh my gosh, restless leg syndrome is not a joke. It's legit. Like, I'll have a normal active day and medium day where I like take the dog for a walk. I'll walk around Walmart after work. We'll take her for another walk after, you know, when I'm after dinner or whatever, and I like lay on the couch for the first time, and my legs, I cannot keep them straight. I'm just like constantly like bending and straightening them, and then like moving, and then turning to my side, turning to the other side, bending, straightening them, and I cannot get comfortable. And the only thing that helps is a bath. I've taken a lot more baths this week because it just feels better on my body. You know, I really want to get like a full body deep massage, like get into a hot tub, all these things, but I'm like, no, a warm bath will do. I haven't had to take Tylenol yet, but I've gotten pretty close. I was like, I'm just going to go to bed, you know, I read things on Google, like take magnesium. Well, I'm already taking magnesium. It's like, you know, drink enough water. It's like, I already drink enough water. Well, the other thing is I want ice. I want to chew soft ice all the time. Oh my gosh, so good. And we did our hospital tour at the hospital that I'm going to be having the baby at, and that was pretty nice. It was only 30 minutes. We walked around, saw the labor and delivery, postpartum units, triage, the nursery, where to go when I'm in labor. So just having that and that doctor's appointment where they told me the baby was, probably by the time you see this, she'll be 4 pounds, and that she's in the 65th percentile, nothing to worry about. I'm not high risk. All my results came back normal. And knowing where to go when I'm in labor, the hospital tour, like just knowing all that, having the hospital admitting paperwork completed, all of that I feel like, okay, like I could have a baby now. You know, my postpartum basket is ready. I'm going to start packing my hospital bag. I want to film the nursery tour, but I think I'm going to wait until after the baby shower because, you know, we're probably going to get more things, and I have some nursing stuff on there on the registry, so I want to get those so that I can pack my bag. And then the baby's room, I might get like cutesy decorations or things, and I want the people who give us those gifts to be able to see them, you know, put to use in the baby's bedroom. And then also, I might do like a baby shower haul. We're getting near the end here. I definitely want to film a Q&A video for pregnancy, but I have not gotten very many questions. So let me know if you have any questions about pregnancy. I also love to hear your newborn must-haves, your baby must-haves for 0 to 3 months, 3 to 6 months down below. If there's anything that you think that most people don't really consider buying for their newborn or their baby, let me know, because we're first-time parents and always appreciate the input. If you are also pregnant, let me know down below where you are in your pregnancy, how everything's going, or how your past pregnancies have been with your kids around 30 weeks. Always find that interesting to know what symptoms I'm not having and what symptoms I could have. Almost forgot, here is my bump shots. I always start with week 9. These were taken in October. Week 9 is going to be my almost pre-pregnancy. I had a little bit of bloat, but this is the before. And then here I am at week 30. Weeks 29 and 30. I think it's pretty interesting to see how fast this bump is growing. I can't wait to do a time lapse because I have been taking photos every week where I show you weeks 9, 10, 11, 12, all the way through 40, maybe 41, who knows, for you guys in the future. So I've been storing those aside, so I'm not showing them all now. That's it. Thanks for watching, guys. Bye.